wondered how a treatment that sounds like science fiction could be your body's secret weapon for healing? Let me introduce you to shockwave therapy. Now, this isn't totally new. It's not completely new. It's been out for maybe the past 10, 15, 20 years, but it's coming increasingly more popular. That's the treatment that's revolutionizing recovery without a single incision. No incisions, no injections. Look, I get it. When you hear shockwave therapy, it sounds like something out of Star Trek, right? Or some kind of sci-fi movie, sci-fi show. But here's the deal. This isn't some experimental treatment. Yeah, maybe 20 years ago, but there's nothing experimental about this anymore. We're talking about a proven method that's helping thousands of people crush their chronic pain and stubborn injuries when nothing else works, right? The anti-inflammatories don't work anymore. The physical therapy doesn't work. The injections, well, why not try something that doesn't require any injections or medications or incisions or nothing crazy? I've been in this field for years and I've seen firsthand how this treatment transforms lives. That is why we now have it at our practice and clinic. We're talking about a 70 to 90% success rate for chronic conditions. Numbers that will make most traditional treatments jealous. And the best part, it's all done using the power of acoustic waves. No drugs, no surgery, just your body's own healing response, kicked into overdrive. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what shockwave therapy is and how it works in terms you'll actually understand, hopefully, and why it might be the game changer you've been looking for. I'll show you the science behind it, the real results we're seeing, and yes, I'll even tell you about the rubber band on steroid sensation some people feel during treatment. No sugarcoating here, just straight facts about what could be your next step toward actually healing and fixing that nagging injury instead of just managing it like our broken medical world likes to do. Now let's get into what makes this treatment so special. Picture your achy joints or your stubborn injuries as a party that's gone stale. Everyone's just limping around, refusing to dance. Shockwave therapy rolls in like a bass-heavy sound system, blasting high-energy acoustic waves to get the healing vibes pumping again. Sounds cool, right? Here's the science behind it, but don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with the medical jargon. No medical journal, nothing that was difficult to understand. These shock waves, and no, they're not actually shocking you like a rogue toaster. They are basically tiny sonic booms aimed at your problem areas. When these waves hit your tissues, they do three major things. One, they wake up your lazy cells. It's like sending a motivational speaker like Tony Robbins to your tissues, yelling, "Hey, lazy bones, start repairing this mess." The waves literally stimulate your cells to start producing more growth factors, the building blocks that your body needs for healing. Second, they crank up your blood flow. More blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients getting to the injured problem area. Think of it like turning up the supply chain to full blast. Everything your body needs for repair starts flowing faster. Third, and this is the really cool part, they break up all that stubborn scar tissue and calcification that's been causing you grief and nagging you. It's like busting up a traffic jam in your tissues. Let everything flow smoothly again. Now, let me show you exactly where this treatment shines based on the Journal of Orthopedic Surgery and Research. Shockwave therapy is crushing it when it comes to treating things like plantar fasciitis, that nasty heel pain that makes your first steps in the morning feel like you're walking on glass. Tendonitis, anywhere, whether it's your elbow, your shoulder, or your Achilles tendon, chronic muscle pain, and yes, even certain gentlemen's performance issues. Hey, we're all adults here, right? But here's what you really need to know. This isn't some miracle cure that works overnight. You typically need about 3 to 5 sessions to see the full benefits. And let's be real about the sensation. Some folks say it feels like you're getting flicked by a rubber band on steroids. Not exactly a spa day, but definitely manageable. It's kind of like that principle and mentality, hurts so good, or no pain, no gain, especially when you consider the results. Speaking of results, let's talk numbers. Studies show that for chronic musculoskeletal conditions, we're seeing success rates between 70 to 90%. What? 70 to 90%. That's huge. One study even showed that patients with chronic plantar fasciitis experienced a 70% reduction in pain after their treatment series. And the best part, these results tend to last because we're actually fixing the problem, not just covering it up and putting a Band-Aid on it and masking the symptoms. Now you might be wondering about the cost. Real talk, it's usually between $200 and $500 per session, depending on where you live and what you're treating. Insurance varies. I don't really know. Some insurances don't cover it. We're an all cash practice. But here's the deal. You get what you pay for in this life. But here's a pro tip. Many clinics offer package deals that can bring down the cost per session. But here's the thing, and this is the most important. Shockwave therapy isn't for everyone. If you've got certain medical conditions like blood clotting disorders, or if you're on specific medications, you'll want to have a chat with your doctor first. It's also not recommended during pregnancy or if you've got some kind of active cancer in the treatment. So let's wrap this up. Shockwave therapy isn't some magical cure-all, but it's pretty damn close to the next best thing for your stubborn injuries and chronic pain. It's backed by science, proven by research, and most importantly, it's helping people get back to living their best lives without pain holding them back. If you're tired of the temporary fixes, injections, anti-inflammatories, pain medications, the Band-Aid solutions, it might just be time to give shockwave therapy a serious look. Look, it's not gonna hurt. There's no side effects. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable when you get the treatment, but that's it. You're not putting a toxin, you're not putting a chemical in your body. Just remember, the key is finding a qualified provider who has this guy, not some piece of junk, and who knows what they're doing and who's seen hundreds of patients. Want to learn more about cutting-edge treatments for chronic pain? Check out my next video where we'll be breaking down the most effective non-surgical treatments that actually work. Yeah, this is one of them. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one.